Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the online class now. Let's continue our lesson in history, the age of industrialization. So now, there are altogether 7 points I have written over here. Number 1, we'll go one by one. With the expansion of world trade and colonization, due to these two factors, expansion of world trade and the colonization, at this period, the demand for goods began growing. The demand for goods, various type of goods, industrial goods, raw materials, finished products, machineries, technologies began growing all over the world. Number 2, the merchants at this period. Merchants could not expand production in towns. As in our previous class, as we have talked about, that the merchants turned towards countryside for production. What was the reason for that? So now here today we'll learn about the reasons why merchants turned towards countryside for production. So the merchants could not expand production in the towns. There is a reason for that, because this was due to craft and guilds. Now here is a new word, guild. What do you mean by guild? Guild were the rich traders of the town. They were called guilds. The rich merchants who controlled the market in the towns or cities, they were called guilds. So the guilds were powerful. They were rich and they were powerful. They did not allow newcomers, new merchants to set up business there. So they were powerful. The guilds control all the markets. Price regulations, production, export, everything was controlled by the guilds. The new merchants who wanted to start business in the towns, they were not allowed. So you can see there, the guilds controlled all the markets. Not only that, the rulers granted guilds the monopoly right to trade, produce and trade in specific products. You see that? Why the guilds were so powerful and they had a monopoly in the market? Because the rulers supported them. The rulers supported them to produce and trade in specific goods or articles. So that's why the new merchants, the merchants who wanted to start the business or trade in the towns, find it very difficult to start a trade there. They were not allowed. They were chased away. So therefore, these merchants, the new merchants who wanted to trade, they turned towards the countryside. Now it is very clear why these traders or merchants turned towards the countryside. Now, number 6, in the countryside, the poor peasants and artisans began working for the merchants. The poor peasants and the artisans, they started working for these merchants who have come to their countryside. In our class 9, we have learned about this. At this period, there was a enclosure movement of enclosing the common land. You see that? At this period, this was the time when open field village commons, open field means village commons, were disappearing because the rich farmers, landlords, they were occupying the village commons, where the poor peasants, they survived on these lands. So these peasants, many of the peasants, they migrated to South England. We have learned in class 9. From Midlands, they migrated towards South England, because there the farming was done extensively and there was a shortage of labor. So these peasants, most of the peasants, they went to South England. But those who were left behind, they find work at home, because the traders, they turned towards countryside. You see that now there is a chain of actions. So if the chain is broken, then you find it very difficult to understand what happened. So that's why you need to go through the lesson regularly, continuously, without a break. If you break in the middle, then you find it very difficult to understand how it happened. So this was the time when open fields or village commons were disappearing, and the rich farmer was slicing off the common land for more production, for more profit, and the peasants find it very difficult to survive there. You can see that. And most of the peasants, as I have told you, they left these midlands and went to South England for work, agricultural workers. Right? They went there to work in agricultural field. But those who were left behind, they find work at home. They started working for the merchants who had come to their place for production. They supplied money and materials, raw materials, and they wanted the finished product, and the peasants were paid accordingly. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lessons. So without a break, you must go through this. So the age of industrialization, you go through the book as well and listen to the online portal carefully so that you will never forget anything. So you'll not miss. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you very much.